We're gonna start off at 100 yards with the Bagari BMR in 17 HMR. Probably the most accurate gun I have. We got a steel target, probably 8 by 10 inches, maybe 6 by 10. It's way down there, 100 yards. The wind is freaking ripping, coming directly towards us, so it shouldn't be a problem. So we're gonna make some hits now. I'll put the footage on the screen. Pretty easy, I'm not gonna lie. We'll scoot the target back to 150 or so, maybe 200. I'll just move it back to 200, show you the signature and show you how easily we can get these hits. With the 17 HMR, I think, I have to check my ballistics, but it should be 9-inch or so drop with a 50-yard zero. So we're gonna scoot it back and try it again. 200 yards away, 20 grains. Holdover should be about 9 inches. We're gonna put it up on the screen of me hitting this target 200 yards away. I might not be able to hit it. I'm not even gonna lie, but we're gonna try. Hit. 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 Another hit. There we go. Hit. We just hit a handful of times, 200 yards, 17 HMR, 20 grain, CCI game points. That's pretty good. The target is literally this wide by that tall, way down there, 200 yards away. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the scope off and then I'm gonna put it back on to show you it retaining at 0 and make some hits at 200 yards. We got the AGM Rattler V2 off of the gun. Now we're gonna put it back on. And we're gonna hit a plate at 200 yards. Hit, beautiful. Hit. 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 Miss. And she's empty. Yeah, so AGM Rattler V2, the mount that they include, absolutely phenomenal. You can take it off, use it as a monocular, because it's kind of, if you're doing whatever you're doing, I don't really know what you're doing, but if you're riding it around and you're just scouting, it's easier to do that than it is to hold a freaking rifle out of your truck or whatever you're doing. So yeah, that's what I usually do. I'll take it off, hold it like this, and then whenever I see something that I want to shoot, it's pretty simple. Just a cantilever or whatever you call it, little mount. Take it off, put it back in the same spot, clamp it down until it makes a little click, and you're back on. Admittedly, this isn't the best cartridge to be shooting in these type of conditions to showcase the optic, but it is what it is. For less than $1,000, can you really even beat it? I mean, there's other options, yeah, but I don't think they have the technical support, the knowledge, and all the type of like support that the AGM Rattler V2 has. It's a little old, yeah, but it's still it still punches. It still punches really good. It's a solid option for people that want to get thermals, that don't have a lot of money and want to get into the thermal game. 8x10 inch or 8x6, whatever, about that big target, 200 yards, coyote, you're done. I mean, how far are you gonna shoot anyway? I mean, yeah, you got guys that can shoot with thermals, 22, 250, 400 yards, but I mean, you could put this on a 22, 250 rifle, a coyote at 300 yards. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see the hair on his ass, but you'd be able to shoot him in the chest and probably put him down with this. I have footage that I'll throw on the screen of deer that I've spotted, foxes, I think one coyote, various ranges, various yards, and maybe if I get lucky, I'm trying to shoot a coyote tonight. I doubt it, but maybe. I'll throw that in there as well. But yeah, let's go talk about this thing in depth. AGM Rattler V2. This is what will be included in the box. You have a hard case, really nice, very nice to store the optic. Pretty cool. You have a carrying strap that you can hook onto the optic if you're not going to be putting it on a gun. You can use it as like a monocular or whatever. Pretty slick. The charger with a little LED indicator, super cool. You just pop these things in here like this. Pull them out. 2 batteries. 2 batteries. Very nice. Charging cable. Also for the data link, transferring data to your computer. Or there's an app. You don't have to use this. This also goes to the charger. 2 charging blocks, one for commie countries, one for real countries. A little wipe to wipe the optic, the glass, you know, be real gentle. And the optic itself. That's what comes inside of the box. Also the cantilever mount with the QD. Super awesome. Yeah, so let's talk about this thing, all the specs and features in depth. Now that you've seen what comes in the box, let's go talk about it. The AGM Rattler V2, specifically the 19x256, is their base model thermal, base model by AGM. This isn't a professional thermal. This is for people that are just getting into thermals. Would I take this to a combat situation or rely on it with my life? Absolutely not, because I just wouldn't. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? But for getting into the thermal game, this AGM Rattler V2 19x256 is excellent. I have picked up things 300, 400, 500, 600 yards away, all the way across fields. I couldn't tell what it was. Could have been a Sasquatch, but I picked it up. I seen something was out there. I seen it. 300 yards is probably 250, 300 yards is your level of distinguishability of what you can definitively say something is. Cat, dog. I don't think you'd be able to distinguish between a dog and a coyote. Deer, cow, sheep. That's maybe 300 yards, 350 yards or so. The thermal has a detection range up to 950 yards. Has a 19mm germanium lens. Germanium. Could have been Americanium. I don't know. It has a 50 hertz refresh rate. A lot of the times whenever you get really cheap, like night vision, stuff like that, like thermals, whenever you're scanning left and right, it almost makes you feel sick. This one, the refresh rate is 50 hertz, so it's really, you can tell it's a little bit of a lag, but it's still really good considering the price point, sub $1,000. A lot of the times you can find these for 800 bucks. 2 batteries, 11.5 hours of runtime. So 23 hours, you can run this thing for a full day if you were whatever you're doing. I don't know what you're doing, but we took this out the other day. My buddy's house, he's got a fox that's been harassing his chickens, killed 6 chickens. We smoked the fox with this thing. We were out. I'm gonna put the footage in here. YouTube discretion. We smoked the fox that's been harassing his chickens. We were out there maybe 6-7 hours. No problem at all. You could stay out there all day if you wanted to, your whole trip, no problem at all. Base magnification is 2.5 and digital zoom all the way to 20 times. Shot activated recording. This thing records whenever you shoot, 5 seconds before, or you can just hold it down and you can press the record button to hold it down and just record if you see something, or it's shot activated. It also records audio. The audio don't sound that bad. It's pretty good. It's pretty all right. 10 reticle options that you can select from with this unit. 10 reticle options. And on their website currently right now, $895, they're advertising this. For $895, you can get that. As far as like getting a zero with the optic, pretty easy. 2-3 shots, you're zeroed. What you do is it's all inside of the optic. There's no external levers or anything like that, or dials that you have to turn. You shoot a little piece of aluminum foil, maybe 1 inch by 1 inch. I zeroed this at 50 yards. It'll pick up a 1 inch by 1 inch piece of aluminum foil, but you have to angle it towards the sun so the sun reflects off the aluminum foil back into the optic. You can get a phenomenal zero with this optic, and it will retain a zero beautifully. Take it off, take it back on. It's beautiful in that regard. I put this on the 17 HMR. I put this on my my little SBR CP33. Beautiful. It works great. Look at this thing. Got my BB gun. Yeah, you have like 5 different zero ring profiles, so you can remember where you put it on the pick rail. Take it off, A, B, C, or D. You have these different profiles, so you can zero it for every single one of your guns. And then inside of each A, B, C, or D, each of your profiles, you have 5 sub profiles for 5 different rounds. Or you could do it however you want it. There's a lot of options with the optic. This thing is awesome. $895, you're in the thermal game. You don't have to worry about anything. AGM, I had an issue with not being able to get the optic to focus. It was my own fault, but I just didn't know because I didn't read the manual. Messaged AGM on Instagram, hey, I can't get the AGM V2 Rattler to focus. Am I doing something wrong? I just picked it up. Hey, you gotta do this. You know, the little focus ring on the front. You have to twist that to focus it at different distances. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. So I can imagine if something was missing, like if this boot wasn't on whenever I received the optic or whatever, that they would send me one, because they responded literally in 10 minutes and I was right back doing what I was doing. In order to change the battery, super simple to change the battery. Little battery door, you just pop that little bad boy open and then you shut it back. Super simple, but for what it is, it's phenomenal. It's amazing. This is my first thermal. I went with this one because of the support, the reliability. That's pretty much it for me. I think it's a great optic. I think it's really good. Holds zero, does what it says it does. You can't really beat that, can you?